Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Spy Family Season 3 Episode 11 reaction. Alright, the previous episode we had Lloyd doing a little bit of help, like giving a little bit of help to one of the not one of the but the teacher who was there in the bus jacking incident. He was not able to sleep. It seemed like it was PTSD at the beginning, but turns out it was kind of like that, but at the same time he was more afraid of the fact what his wife would say because of his insomnia and other stuff. So like he was more afraid of the fact how his wife would react with it. Anyways, like Lloyd helped with that, and he's fine now. And then we had the section where Yor goes to dinner with her friends and gets drunk, and you know a lot of things happen over there. She acts kind of crazy, goes back home, and then like Lloyd saved her from tripping, and she gets even more like agitated because of that, and like typically your stuff when she gets drunk. So yeah, that's what happened. So let us see what happens today. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is a preference, and let's begin. Okay, that's the countdown. Three, two, one, go. Hmm. Extreme level 3 situation. Oh, she woke up. She remembers now, maybe, what she did. Yep. Oh, okay. That's what's happening today. Yeah. Oh, nice. Clean up the plate. Oh, there she is. Morning, please. Right. Right. Yeah. Oh. Oh my god. Well. he's thinking that maybe no, Lord is yeah. All right. I was gonna say he was thinking that she has problem with him. Ugh. Not griping up. Yeah. All right, man. She, um. Oh my God. Yeah. Why did he come? Absolutely worst timing. Yep. Yeah, that's what he said. He got shot. Man, get out of here. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Have you been holding? Yeah. Yesterday? You didn't even talk to him properly. Yesterday. He was like, I was literally saying that. They barely even spoke yesterday. Oh no. Okay, you need to stop. Yes, exactly. He probably will. He's like, yeah, sure. I was gonna say, I think he's completely fine with that. Okay. He's like, yeah, I want you to make problems. That's my problem. That you don't make any problem. Yeah, I think you are currently. Oh boy. I don't think you're going to slip up with that. She also has a secret. Right. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, is this some kind of a secret message? It is. 1399. Parodying one of Sharon's gripes. Yeah. Okay. I swear to God, if this was Fiona just. Okay. All right. Oh my God. She's like, yeah, this is another chance to gripe. Yep. She's still a little drunk from yesterday. They're gonna see him with Fiona and they're gonna be like, Yuri's gonna be like, wait, okay, I think Lloyd realizes he's being followed. Surely. He's a spy. There you go. Nah, man, you're following him so openly. Yeah. Oh, there's someone there. Wait, did he just know that Yuri's gonna move from here, so he was waiting there? Wow. Yeah. I like I said, I swear to God, if this is just Fiona being annoying. Oh my God. She finally sobered up. Okay. So okay, this is an actual problem. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Right. Oh no. Secure our agent as soon as it runs. Yeah, I was gonna say now Yuri's gonna bump heads with kind of, I guess. I'm sure Lloyd's secret identity will still be, like, preserved, but oh damn, what the? Hey! Oh! Crazy. Oh damn. What in the? Okay, this is crazy. Bro just pressed spacebar and just shot. Winston Wheeler, Robert for Australian Intelligence Agency. Hmm. Oh. Cross the border of North. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Oh boy. All our mission. Yeah, and they're too far in Operation Strix to just go back now. Okay. Chilbury, Northwest Ostania. Oh, there he is. Hmm. Right. Yeah. That's why they're keeping a low profile. Hmm. Okay. Oh, damn. He'll be directly confronting Yuri. There's a possibility. Damn. Oh, there's one of yeah, yep. There's Fiona. Oh, he already came in contact with. Right. Yeah. Immediately. Hmm. Okay. Area around the. Yep. She's. Oh, damn. She still hasn't. Oh no, she's at the location waiting. So they changed the location. So. Yep. No, this is Lloyd. No, no, this is Lloyd. This is Lloyd. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. No, 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 no. Did they change? Did they change the midway or something? It's the mall. And I don't. Oh no. Uh, no, it's a mole. Ah, he's the informant. Yeah. Yeah, Lloyd is like, oh no, this is a problem. Now what? Right. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, oh yeah, Anya went to the zoo. Okay, man. Wow. Giant. Yep. So it says. Right. Why is. Yeah? Is this Anya explaining something? Because why is the art style. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. What is that? Oh, Okapi. Yeah? What is this? Oh no, it's you. I was I was gonna say. I was gonna say they're gonna lock them up over there. Yeah, this is some kind of a dream. Well, you guys are humans as well. You are an omnivore. What are you talking about? What was that? Okay, that's it. Yeah, alright. So, that was today's episode. Today, we had the first section where Yor is still thinking that she needs to make some kind of a problem, otherwise they're not normal, because like normal households have normal problems. They don't have any problems, so they're not supposed to be normal, and your is like, yeah, that's a problem. So the fact there's no problem is a problem, so she wanted to make problems. That's why she started griping. And as we see, she was still drunk mildly at that point. She was not thinking properly. Later on, she sobers up, as we see. But while on this whole situation, Yuri got involved in it, and Yuri got called out because of a mission. Same with Lloyd. Lloyd was also called out because of a mission, and in the end, Yor went on her way after she sobered up, and she was like, "Yeah, whatever. Like, what the hell am I even doing?" So that was that. And then comes in the whole section with Lloyd and Yuri, them kind of being on the same mission but in opposite sides. So in this whole mission, we have to go and get in contact with this guy. What was his name? Wheeler or something? Wait a minute. Winston Wheeler or something like that, right? Yeah, something like that. Wheeler. Our goal is to, our wisest goal is to get in contact with Wheeler before he is able to come in contact with the state security. Um, and obviously Yuri being part of that, like the security, the public state security, or whatever it's called. Um, his goal is to, come in contact with Wheeler, and if needed, deal with Twilight, who will be there. Right. In the end, we also get to see the person who was feeding information to Weiss inside as a mole, and the state security, like bureau. He got caught because of this whole thing. So okay, here's the thing. I need to check something here. Wheeler, when he meets Yuri. Okay, so the thing on the necktie. Wait a minute. There's a possibility it's Twilight as well. Gemstone tie pin on a green tie. Okay, and it's yellow. The little round thing. Then why Lloyd. Wait, what tie pin did Lloyd have? Okay, I don't. I'm wearing a green tie with a yellow gemstone. Okay, wait a minute. So, oh, okay. This part I understood what they were doing, but a certain section confused me. I need to read this section. So yeah, this guy who's our mole, he's like, how about we grab some lunch in the cafeteria? I have some file some documents. You won't be doing that. Okay, you'll not be touching the files again. Okay. The signal we came up with to meet with Wheeler, all I told the actual Wheeler and everyone at the meeting spot was that he'd be wearing a gemstone tie pin on a green tie. I never told them a particular color of the gemstone. Oh. Wait, what? I only mentioned colors to a portion of our communication routes. Oh, and I told each agent a different color. Okay. And I told you not to leak that to anyone else, since there was a traitor among us. Okay. Come to think of it, I believe your color was yellow. Okay, they made this mad confusing. Wait a minute. So basically, he told Wheeler to just wear a tie pin. It doesn't matter what color it is. Right? That's what he said. Like, he didn't mention any color to Wheeler and them. Okay, just a minute. Let me just reread the section. Okay, Signal Wheel came up to meet with Wheeler, told the actual Wheeler and everyone at the meeting spot that he'd be wearing gemstone tie pin on a green tie. And then he told, that's what he told them. So that is why when Yuri was looking at the tie pin, he was like, oh, it's a tie pin on a green tie. That's it. He didn't mention anything about the gemstone. That's why, because that's all that they have been told. What confused me is the fact that that Wheeler was also wearing yellow, a yellow gemstone, which was the same as Lloyd. So that kind of confused me. I was like, then why is he wearing yellow? Is it that much of a coincidence that Wheeler decided to wear yellow gemstone even though he wasn't told any color? And such a coincidence that even Lloyd was said to, because like they didn't tell Wheeler to wear a particular color. What are the odds that he wore yellow, and Lloyd was also told to wear yellow by the mole, which was obviously a false information. So that part confused me. So I guess it's just a coincidence then. Those two wearing acts exactly the same thing. I never told them a particular color for the gemstone. There you go. I only mentioned colors to a portion of our communication routes. And I told each agent a different color. Obviously, he told him yellow, and some other person maybe green or something. I told you not to leak that to anyone else since there's a trend. Right. Okay, so now I understand why he did this in such a convoluted and a complicated way. Like, I was thinking, why did they make it so overly complicated? It's to find out who exactly is the mole. So, because he told each and every agent a different color, obviously, he had no idea who the mole is. They had no idea who the mole is. They just knew that there's a mole. And to get the mole, he told each agent who obviously is in a position to leak this information a different color. So it was like, oh yeah, green to this person, blue to this person, and this guy who's the mole, yellow, And then in the meeting place, I guess the person who were there, they were given the information that but like I said, I don't understand how this is going to work, because obviously if the origin instead of Lloyd, if the original Wheeler was supposed to come there, he was told to wear a tie pin with a gemstone. No color was mentioned. There is a high coincidence that he was going to wear one of the colors, right? Be red, blue. He wore yellow, as we saw. Lloyd also coincidentally wore yellow because the agent that was leaking information to him, he was given the color yellow. So what are the odds that the original Wheeler comes in that situation instead of Lloyd, and then they mistake the original Wheeler to be a traitor just because he wore yellow? Like, that part I don't understand. Like, I understand the part of where he like segregated the color so that he was like, oh yeah, this person yellow, this person red, this person blue, whichever color gemstone on a typing that a person would be wearing, the agent connected to that color will be the mole. Like, that I understand. That's why he did it like this. But what, like, Wheeler could have come there at that exact moment as well, right? And he could have been wearing any color. How are they going to make it work like that if the original Wheeler was there? Oh, wait. Oh, I guess that is why. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, I think that is why they sent Yuri and the others to meet with Yuri Wheeler first. Because they are going to meet with Wheeler, and obviously, since they're going to come in contact with Wheeler, Yuri and his group who's coming in contact with Wheeler, they would know which color they're wearing. And if the original Wheeler was to come and meet them at that point, then I don't understand, why did they make it so overly complicated? If Yuri was supposed to meet Wheeler back there, they could easily understand if this is Twilight or not. If Because because Yuri and the others will be accompanying Wheeler, and since Wheeler, who is actually Twilight, comes here alone, shouldn't that already give out the fact that this is a fake Wheeler because he's alone? But I guess Lloyd could have brought other people with him in disguise as Yuri and someone else maybe. But still, hmm, maybe I'm missing something. Wait a minute. Okay, I never told them a particular color for the gemstone. Um, I only mentioned colors to a portion of the communication routes, and I told each agent a different color. Yeah, and told you not to leak that to anyone else. There were a traitor among us. Hmm. Come to believe it, I believe your color was yellow. Ah, yes. You're the mole. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, okay. I still don't understand. Like, I understand, like, the logic that is being used here, but I still don't understand, like, why did they just. Like, they could have easily done it like this. They could have told Wheeler to wear, like, for example, like a red, like a red. Oh, no, wait a minute. Mm. Yeah, instead of telling Wheeler and the people who were there to wear a green necktie with a tie pin, they could have said, wear a green necktie with a tie pin with a red gemstone. Then they could have given the other agents information that, oh, he will be wearing a yellow, he will be wearing a green, he will be wearing um, like a blue gemstone on the neck tie pin, like this. And then if the person who comes is not wearing a yellow, you could easily be based on the color that they're wearing. You can easily just bring out the mole. You can do it like that, right? It would have been way more easier than just tell him to wear a neck uh, tie pin without mentioning the color of the gemstone, because he can wear any color. Why make that like that means that this has room for errors, right? If he wears a certain color which matches with another agent's information, and he ends up being the real person, they're going to mix him up with being fake. I, I genuinely don't understand this. Am I missing something? Or maybe I'm overcomplicating it and I'm thinking too much about this in a certain way. Okay, let me go to the section where Lloyd comes in disguise. So Lloyd comes in disguise, and Lloyd is like, "Oh, I'm here," and the guy was like, "Oh, you think like like I'm Twilight because like I might be in disguise. You can be Twilight as well." How amusing. What about you? Do you have any proof that you're actually Wheeler? At which Lloyd says that I'm wearing a green tie with a yellow gem. Oh, okay, okay. You know what? I just clocked it. I just clocked why. Yeah, the problem that I was talking about, that there's a room for errors. No, there's no room for errors. Now I realized it why. Because, okay, so here's what it is. What was the mistake here was Lloyd mentioning that I'm wearing a green tie with a yellow gemstone tie pin. That was the mistake, because he mentioned a yellow gemstone tie pin that made him immediately made the others realize that he's a fake one. Because technically, yeah, the colors might match. It doesn't matter. He has a yellow gemstone on the tie pin, and that agent was also given the color yellow. It doesn't matter. The Wheeler was told to wear a tie pin. That's it, with no color mentioned. He could have worn yellow, he could have worn red, or anything. It doesn't matter. What gave up the fact that this is a fake Wheeler is the fact that Lloyd mentioned about the gemstone pin color. If he didn't mention the color, if Lloyd just said that, oh yeah, I'm wearing a green tie with a tie pin, then everything would have been fine. They wouldn't be able to realize that he's a fake one. Because he particularly mentioned the color and said that, oh, you guys told us to wear a yellow gemstone tie pin, that is what gave up his disguise. Right, that makes sense now. It took me a while to realize what is. Yeah, so there's no room for errors. Because um, the original Wheeler would never mention anything about the gemstone's color, at least. Because he was never given that information. He would not say that, oh, you guys told me to wear a yellow one or a red one. He would say, you guys told me to wear a tie pin. That's it. Yeah, that is the problem. Okay, I understand now. Like, yeah, it's a it's a bit of a like a tricky, like, like a thing, but I guess this is like a foolproof way of not only finding out like whether Wheeler is the real Wheeler or is this Twilight, at the same time bring out the mole who has been giving out information by this, like two birds in one stone basically. um yeah, because if original Wheeler was here with a yellow gemstone, he would be when he was asked this question, he would say something like, oh yeah, I'm wearing a green tie with a tie pin, and then everything would have been fine. Yeah, that's the problem. Obviously, Lloyd had no clue. Lloyd was given the information that particularly he's supposed to wear a yellow gemstone type pin. That's why he mentioned the color, because that was given, that was the information given to him. Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I understand now. Right. And there you go. Now Lloyd is in a pickle. Like we don't know what he's going to do now. He's like surrounded and everything. He'll probably try to either finesse this, which I feel like it's impossible at this point. So he'll probably have to somehow escape this section one way or the other. Good thing is, obviously, he is not like he's in disguise, so nobody knows who this Twilight is. He's still in disguise. So Twilight's face is still not revealed to the people here. So that's fine. He can just run out of here. If he's able to escape this place, he can just run out of here, put on a different disguise, or just take off his disguise. And I feel like that would be a bad mistake, just taking off his disguise. He could just take off this disguise and put another disguise and just blend in with the crowd if he's able to get away from here. You know. So we'll see how he does that. Right. Either way, so this is what is going on over here. And yeah, let's see what happens. Like for now, at least it seems like the state security bureau is winning this whole thing, because technically they already came in contact with the original Wheeler. They found out who the mole is from Wise. They have almost sniffed out that who Twilight is. Like Twilight is literally there in front of them. So technically, in all fronts, they are winning. Wise is like in a disadvantage in this situation, at least. Like Fiona and the other dude, both of them are in a section where, like, which they're looking at a section where the original Wheeler is not even going to come, because he realized that they are being watched. So he told Yuri about a different location. So like Fiona and the other dude is just waiting there in vain. And now Lloyd is in trouble in this situation, at least. So in all fronts, Wise is in a pickle now, while Yuri and all of them, they are in the lead, at least. So yeah, that is the current situation. Let's see what happens now and how he gets out of here. Right. Okay. Now that was that. Yeah, and that was this episode. Now let me talk about the first section. I didn't talk about the first section that much because I was talking about the last section. The first section, like I said, was you're still being under the influence of alcohol, and just thinking how this doesn't make a normal family, because technically their family doesn't have any problems. So normal families have problems. So the fact that their family has no problems means that is a problem in itself. That is why she says something regarding how she's not happy about this, and Yuri at the exact moment just opens the door and bumps into them and makes this a whole ass issue. While you know all of this is going on, Lloyd was trying to kind of appease them and everything, but then he gets called on a mission, so he has to go. And then Yuri's like, oh, he's like, we should follow him and see what he's doing. So yeah, that's what's happening. Either way, I don't think Yor will get involved in this whole debacle, at least, like, because she left. Like she was following Lloyd up until a certain point, and then she realized what the hell is she even doing, and she just left. So Yor is not involved in this situation, at least. Yuri and Lloyd is very much involved in the current situation that is ongoing with Wheeler. So they will have to deal with this themselves. Obviously, Lloyd will have to keep his identity a secret as well, make sure it doesn't get leaked out, even though he's in a situation where there is a high possibility that his identity can get leaked. But I doubt he's going to let it get leaked. He's going to, somehow survive this. Let's see. Um, Wheeler seems extremely capable. As you can see, Wheeler immediately recognized the wise agents. Not only did he do that, he recognized Yuri. He commented on how Yuri might be new to this, while literally like sneaking up on him. Basically, Yuri didn't even realize that Wheeler is standing beside him. Um, and then he commented on how he has already figured out that the wise agents keeping an eye on them, so they should change the location. And so there you go. All of this happened in a mere few moments. So Wheeler is pretty extremely capable in what he's doing. Right. Like literally, a few moments ago we saw this guy just a car was like driving towards him. He just jumps and just shoots the driver. Like what? Just one jump he did. And yeah, this guy's kind of crazy. So it'll be a difficult situation to deal with this guy. All right, let's see one thing. Winston Wheeler. Let me properly read his biodata. Winston Wheeler. He was a deep cover operative from Ostania's intelligence agency, and it seems he repeatedly leaked Western secrets to the East. This man is probably involved in the recent spy purge that's done a huge damage to our operations. What the hell is HQ doing, acting all high and mighty? Before coming to the East, I was on a mission with him just once. Wheeler is an extremely talented agent. Yeah. Yeah, so Lloyd knows him. Crossed the border somewhere up north and is currently in Ostania. Alright, so yeah, there you go. And that was that. That was today's episode. So, yeah, let's see how Lloyd gets out of this mess and how they recover. And yeah. So that is it. That was my reaction to episode number 11 of Spy Family Season 3. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another episode. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.